Hey friends, the great escape from the authoritarian lifestyle. So I made a new friend and we got on the topic matter, just very organic conversation about the authoritarian lifestyle and how to get out of that nonsense. So here it goes, and feel free to share this. And if you like this kind of stuff and you want to talk about whatever you want to talk about, feel free to private message me, okay? So let's get on with it. The authoritative lifestyle. What is that? It's like having a job. It's also like being self-employed for most people that are self-employed. Hi, Deanna. Nice to see you. Hi, Gwen. So the authoritarian lifestyle, you have to go to work and ask permission to do things like maybe go to the bathroom or you want some time off, vacation, personal, whatever. You got to run it by a gatekeeper who can say yes or no. And they tell you how much you're going to make and when you can go home and when you have to be wherever, a time clock, your hamster wheel for your hamster wheel paycheck. And so you're giving up your freedom for money to afford to live in poverty or maybe a little above that, who knows. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Tanya. Nice to see you all. So that's the authoritarian lifestyle. And for people that are self-employed, the authoritarian lifestyle is actually worse for most of them because even though they don't have a boss, they still have to make money because they don't have any residual or passive income. So they can't ever get away from it. They think they own a business, but their business owns them. They can't ever leave. We all know people like that. And it makes us not want to be self-employed because it's like, whoa, the primary motivation people have for being self-employed is for more freedom and flexibility and options. And they actually have less of it than most people with a job. It's like, how backwards is that? So that's the authoritarian lifestyle. And I'm full aware some bosses are very cool. And they're like, yeah, whatevs. As long as the job gets done, you can do whatever you want, do whatever works for you. Totally cool. But still, that permission and leisure and flexibility is at the permission of a gatekeeper. It's that kind of flexibility is still at the permission and leisure of somebody else who gets the ultimate say over your life. So at the end of the day, whether you got a cool boss or not a cool boss, it's an authoritarian lifestyle. Everything is granted to you by the permission and leisure of somebody else, a gatekeeper, the authoritarian lifestyle. 98% of the population knows it intimately very well right now as I make this video. Hi, Deanna, buddy. Nice to see you. So then what is the great escape from the authoritarian lifestyle? Well, it's obviously not being self-employed in and of itself because I just told you that most of them have it even worse than most people with a job. So what is it? Here's where people go wrong, especially the self-employed. That is, hugs from the USA too, Deanna. I'm also in the USA, Wisconsin. So where they go wrong, the self-employed and everybody else, is they have zero residual and passive income. They don't know what it is because they don't teach it in school, and that's done on purpose. Our public school system and college and so forth, they don't teach it because captains of industry needs obedient workers to show up every day for their hamster wheel paycheck. Otherwise, they can't enrich themselves at your expense. So it's not taught in school. Passive and residual income. This is an income quality that is not found at any job, and very few self-employed people know about it. And the ones that do know about it, that's the difference. That's the winner. That's the evolution. Residual and passive income is an income quality that pays you regardless of how you spend your time. Your time is that dash that is between your birth date and your death date. Those two dates, there's a dash, and it's the only dash that you are ever going to get. So how are you going to spend that dash? And is it going to be at your leisure or the permission and the leisure of somebody else who acts as your gatekeeper? As for me, I don't want a gatekeeper over that one finite dash I'm going to get. Do you? So learn about passive and residual income. Now, I have endless videos and blogs about passive and residual income, what it is, how to get it, different ways to get it, what you can do with it, and so on and so forth. It's all over my TomBerkenmeyer.com website. It's TomBerkenmeyer.com, just like it's spelled here on social media. Take out the space or lowercase. TomBerkenmeyer.com. Endless blog articles and videos about passive and residual income. 49 out of 50 people will not do it and are not doing it, but there's about 1 out of 50 that does. And these are the people that go on to become free human beings, no longer living that authoritarian lifestyle, the great escape. And it's the great escape from it because passive and residual money decouples your time from your income. Your time represents that dash, the only dash you're going to get between your birth date and your death date. So passive and residual income allows a person to take their focus off of money completely. No more is the worry or energy spent on money, lack of time, but now it's spent on creating experiences and what you want to do with that finite dash you get between your birth date and your death date. Because remember, passive and residual income is the only income quality that pays you no matter what you're doing with your time. So it's the great escape from the authoritarian lifestyle. Some people will roll their eyes at it, and some people will be inspired by it. Some people will make excuses, and others will want to learn about it. And our brains are so cool. However, there is one limitation I can think of off the top of my head about our brains, and that is it can only hold excuses or a desire to learn at any one given time. So if you have excuses, just replace that with a desire to learn and figure things out. And you'll do it each and every time. I guarantee you. So learn passive and residual income, friends. It is the great escape from an authoritarian lifestyle so that you get to spend that finite dash between your birth date and your death date how you want instead of at the leisure and the permission of somebody else. Doesn't that sound like more fun? It does to the people that I resonate with, that's for sure. So take care, everyone. I hope I gave you something wonderful to think about and learn about and take action on, like today, not tomorrow. The best time is yesterday, but that's under the bridge now. So the second best time is today. The worst time is tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. And procrastination is the cornerstone of all poverties, including mental poverties and just laziness and excuses and financial poverties, spiritual poverties, all the poverties. Procrastination, analytical paralysis is the cornerstone of every poverty. So best time to take action is yesterday, second best is today, and tomorrow never comes, so forget about it. You're sunk. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see what I've been doing for over 10 years now to build residual and passive income, just ask me, I'll show it to you, and if it turns you on and there's a sincere interest, we'll just take it from there. Bye for now. Mwah. Trying to turn this thing off. There it is.